What started with the idea of having a cheap travel ThinkPad quickly turned into a rabbit hole of ThinkPad purchases, evolving into an obsession, and after several such changes in my perspective over the last 4 or so years, it isn't even the same thing anymore. I used to expand like crazy, but also kept track of the total count of machines on my fleet. With how overly and needlessly organized I usually pretend to be, I even tried to come up with a decision tree for my ThinkPads to help me pick one for a particular use case, like a trip to the water park or something to carry on my day job. Needless to say, none of that worked. Similar to how you saw me rating my watches in detail in order to find which ones I could safely get rid of, and eventually decided to throw the entire analysis away and sell the ones that I rated the highest myself. Anyway, so currently I have divided my fleet into 3. The collector ThinkPads like the X61S and X301, which I find really difficult to pass on. Even using them for my regular tasks is a challenge, to say it lightly. The modern ThinkPads, the X1 Nano, X1 Extreme and T15G are for real business. These cover the entire spectrum of computing, starting from the extreme portability on the left to raw power on the right. And then there's this newly conceptualized category which, if you remember, is exactly where it all started, the travel ThinkPad. The X230, the Miata of notebooks, is the most all-rounder a notebook can be, and is currently the only one in this category, soon to be joined by a legend I'll introduce in the next video.